Express your creativity to the glory of God. Enjoy watching. Hello to everyone watching my Dollar Tree Adventures video. I like going to Dollar Tree a lot. I actually decided that if I have the funds that weekly, I'll try to see what's at a new Dollar Tree. And I've given myself a budget to work within. I'm very careful because, like I've mentioned before, I don't want to like just be buying things just to buy things. Like I visited a Dollar Tree today, and I stayed within my budget, but I spent way below it because they did not have a lot of things that I can't say they didn't have a lot of things that I wanted, because I didn't go there like with a list. Like I want this, I want this, I want this. Basically, I go to the stationery aisle, and you know where they keep their stickers and pens and paper and maybe books. But for the most part, I don't go and look in the other sections a lot, because I don't want to buy a lot of things that I don't really need. And they have a lot of nice things, but I don't need any more home decor pieces. I mean, if I was making something for someone, then maybe I will go into those aisles to see what I can find to make a gift or something. But because I'm not doing that right now or this week, maybe next week I'll be making something for someone. I don't go in those other aisles because I know it's tempting, and I just don't want to buy up a lot of things that I don't need or I know that I'm not going to use. But I do go in that sticker aisle. I do go in that stationery aisle, and I get new stickers that they have that I genuinely like. They have this store that I went to today. They have a lot of nice stickers, but I looked at them and I said, Samantha, honestly, are you going to use that? Hold on, someone is calling. Okay, I have to call back. I'll call back. I don't even know who that number is. But anyway, I said, Samantha, are you going to genuinely use those? Like, I know that if I know that I'm not going to use it, even if it looks nice, I'm not getting it. I may look at it, and it was these letter stickers. I remember a couple of weeks ago, and the stickers were really nice. But I looked at the color, I looked at the font, and I knew that it wasn't something that I was going to use. So I just put it back up on the shelf. But anyway, before I go into this Dollar Tree haul that I have, which is pretty extensive, only because it's a combination of 3 weeks. So bear with me. Yeah, it's a combination of 3 weeks, and I don't know if I'm going to show everything. Basically, I show these haul I do these haul videos because it's fun to share the goodies that Dollar Tree has, and you know it's very affordable. Most of the time, the Dollar Trees carry the same thing when it comes to like stickers and certain things, and even if it's not the same thing, it's something similar that you can find at a Dollar Tree. So if you're someone that wants to do arts and craft, or do more arts and craft, or use different stickers in your art, in your journaling, whatever you know you do, perhaps when you see the items that someone purchased from the Dollar Tree, it may just inspire you to go and purchase something. So before I go into the haul, I just want to share an experience that I had at a Dollar Tree, and I mentioned this in a previous video that I was going to share. So there are a couple of times I went to a couple of Dollar Trees, and they were junky. I was livid because I just felt like, okay, like I can't even get through the aisles. I'm standing on a line for like 15 minutes to buy a few things. Where are the cashiers? And this is not one time, it's like every time. You know, I went to this particular Dollar Tree or the other one, just like things all thrown about or whatever. But I went to one last week, and I forgot how the conversation struck up. Like verbatim. I forgot about that. I forgot how that happened. But I was walking down an aisle, and when I tell you, it was things like all over the place. Like, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, it was the worst that I've ever seen. And I just decided that I would sift through and get what I wanted. There were like 2 boxes with stuff just in it. It was just like real. It was really bad. So when I got to the end cap, I turned, and the person that I spoke to that worked at Dollar Tree, they were putting up the items, and she said something, and I said something back. Like I said, I can't remember verbatim, but it was around like the structure of the store. And I think she was like sighing, like, oh my God, like, I gotta fix this. And I said, well, I think I asked something about more workers, and she was like, there are not a lot of workers in this store. She said, I'm doing everything. I'm a sales associate. I'm a cashier. Security. I fix things. And she said, you know, it's a lot of work for just a few people. And without going into every little thing that we discussed, when it was all said and done, it was not enough workers to carry the load of the store. But what was really concerning to me and had me thinking when I left there how I can help as a customer is when she said, you won't believe that this was fixed up yesterday. She said, every time we fix it up, the customers junk it up. She said, honestly, miss, I fixed all of that. Look at that. She said, they just come and they throw stuff all over the place. She said they don't stop their children from rummaging through the things. And then somebody comes and they complain because it looks messy, but they have no clue that we fixed it the day before. We already shortchanged workers, and now here it is. All the work that we did the day before is undone. And she wasn't complaining that it was like messy per se. She was complaining about how messy it was. She said people just take things and they randomly just put them anywhere when they don't want them. Like, they toss it all over the place. So, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. If you don't have that many workers and someone's trying to work the cashier, cash register, and you know, you could have so many people stocking or whatever, putting up the new items, the new products, of course it's going to it's just too much work. Then she mentioned how she gets cursed out because sometimes the customers, they get mad about the lines, the long lines, and it's not their fault because they inside the store, they don't have the hiring power. And I don't know if you know this, but I've spoken to a security guard in another Dollar Tree. They are not allowed to work when they are off the clock. If they are caught working when they are off the clock, they get fired. They can lose their job. There was some lawsuit a while ago, and for a good amount of money. And so now, for whatever reason, whatever took place with that lawsuit, now the new thing, one of the new things regarding their workers is that they are not allowed to work when they're off the clock. So if they're on lunch and that line is all the way down to the end of the line for the cashiers, going into the end caps, going into the aisles of the product where the products are, they are not allowed to ring anyone up. They can get fired. So when some customers see that the lines are long and they see a worker, they don't know if that worker is coming in from their lunch or on their lunch and popped out for a moment. She said she gets cursed out. So why am I sharing all this? Because I like to go to Dollar Tree, and I was being a bit judgmental. I really was, like, the store is dirty, like, what's going on? Until I find out, like, what goes on within the organization. And this is not to bash Dollar Tree. This is because we don't know. I don't have all the facts or whatever. I'm just sharing it. So if you are a fellow Dollar Tree adventurer like I am, you know, and maybe you've seen that the stores were like junky or whatever. Perhaps if you're not someone that was showing some compassion like me per se, like I would be so irate. I think one time I even wrote a review, which I know we still have to do because that can help them get some help. But I really don't want no one losing their job because because we don't know. I don't know all the things that take place behind the scenes. Also, too, now I put things back. If I pick up something and I don't want it, I'm not just going to toss it any place. You know, look at me. I'm advocating for them like I'm somebody that work at Dollar Tree. That's crazy. Anyway, I just felt that it was worth sharing. Somebody may say it's not worth sharing, but I feel like it's worth sharing. So, yeah, so yeah, maybe, you know, if you could put it back or even hand it to a sales associate, I think you know, that would help a whole lot. But, you know, and just to, you know, this may not apply to everyone that's watching it, but I know there are a lot of people that visit Dollar Tree. You just watch YouTube, you see so many Dollar Tree haul videos. Like, it's like, I don't even think Dollar Tree needs to advertise themselves because they got many of us YouTubers advertising for them. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that. And so now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten this video. I'm gonna stop this video and I'm gonna do a part 2 for Dollar Tree Adventures with my haul because I think this video is gonna be a bit too long. All right, God bless you and remember Jesus loves you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.